E is wide open over in Euro 2024 with both Ukraine and Belgium still looking to secure their last 16 spot. Will they get it right this time around? We're going to get into it. All of it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another match preview. Looking forward to Ukraine versus Belgium over in Group E. And we'll get to that in a second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe button, your one-stop shop for Euro 2024. It's right here, under one roof. Of course, Ukraine came from behind, from the depths of despair to pick up a monster win last time around. Same can be said for Belgium. They put, of course, Romania to the sword in their win to keep themselves well on track to a last 16 spot. But of course, nothing is decided here, not even an elimination, not even top of the group. That all, of course, comes down to this final game. Who will get it right the time around? We'll get into it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs, the patrons, you know who you are. And again, smash like 50 likes if you can. But we are now jumping into the vortex and having a look at this one. It is Ukraine, it is Belgium. Same day, same time as the other game over in the group. That's Wednesday, June the 26th. Ukraine qualified as playoff path P winners, of course. Last chance saloon for them, 26th of March. They secured their spot. They've been here 3 times in the past, of course. Sergei Rebrov is your manager, with, of course, the star man who's yet to really feature, yet to really dominate in this group. Mikhailo Mundrich there, of course. Group E was the venue, or is the venue. 11-2 to win this group at the start of the competition, 2-1 on to qualify. They did have odds at 100-1 to win this competition. They've actually drifted 150-1. Of course, that goal deficit against them at the moment is the main handicap in that. My expectation was a last 16 berth, and currently it's looking very difficult to secure that path because they are 4th, despite everybody being on 3 points so far. And of course, the wheels of momentum are with them, but they do have their most difficult game of the 3, and that's, of course, against Belgium. To wrap up their group phase. If they were to get a draw, perhaps that might be enough. 4 points will be enough. So maybe the conservative effort would be to draw. However, if all 4 of these countries and the 2 matches were to draw, then Ukraine will be out because of that heavy goal deficit. But they did open up with that 3-0 loss to Romania. They bounced back with a 2-1 win over Slovakia. Maybe, just maybe, they've saved the best for last against Belgium. Let's take a look then at the key personnel for Ukraine heading into this one. Of course, we've got the likes of, get in there. We've got Bushkin, Troopman, Lunin, all competing for the number 1 jersey. We've got Knoplia there. We've got Mikaleko. We've got Suducic, Stepanenko, Mundrich, Sinchenko, Yarmolenko, Zubkov as well. So some key faces all across the board. What about, of course, my starting 11? It could be no different, probably nowhere near the starting 11, but we'll go with it. We're going to go with Trubin between the sticks, Knoplia, Zabarani, Mikalenko, Matavenko, Stepanenko, Mundrich, Shinchenko, Sudakov, Dovrik, and Zubkov. Complete my 11. What about that? Do you like it? Don't you like it? Let me know down below. Let's take a look then at their opposition. It is Belgium. It's heavyweight time, who qualified as Group F winners. They secured their spot on the 13th of October 2023. They've been here 6 times in the past. And now they're, of course, managed by Dominic Tedesco. Starman is De Bruyne. He's up and running as well. Group E, the venue, of course, with odds at 5-2 on to win the group, 20-1 on to qualify, and to win the whole thing, 14-1. They're now drifted somewhat to 20-1. They're not there yet, of course, in the last 16, but my expectation was a quarter-final berth. Now, at the moment, heading into this 3rd round of matches in the groups, Belgium are giving me Saudi Arabia vibes. I thought they were hard done by against Slovakia. They were definitely worthy of something out of that game, but they did lose. They lost to Slovakia, and they bounced back with a dominating performance over Romania side, who, of course, flattered in their first game, very much so. So can Belgium blow Ukraine out of the water to set up a tantalizing last 16 match, of course, in their passage to, of course, deeper into the competition. They're coming into this, of course, into 2nd spot right now with, of course, a positive goal difference. And a win over Ukraine should be enough to top the group, I believe. Again, the head-to-head has me confused because technically Belgium should be above Romania in this situation. I'm just going to check a second point of opinion here. No, so for whatever reason, Romania are top. Anyway, let's take a look then. Of course, the key personnel for Belgium coming into this The main man between the sticks has been Casteels. At the back there, we've got the likes of Wout Face. We've got Witsel there. De Bruyne, Tillmans, of course, massive goal in the last one. Mangala, Trossard, Lukaku have been very hard done by and realistically should be running away with a golden boot right now. But the goals have been struck off for whatever reason. Let's take a look then at the starting 11 for me. We've got Casteels, we've got Tiata, Witsel, Vertonghen, Castagna, De Bruyne, Onana, Mangala, Doku, Lukaku, and Trossard gets the start for me. That's, of course, my team. Let's take a look at the match itself then. Now, these two sides will be locking horns for the first time, according to my eyes. Of course, Anthony Taylor, the referee, he'll be at the Stuttgart Arena on the 26th of June. Rebrov in the dugout for Ukraine. Tedesco, not Tesco, but Tedesco in the dugout for Belgium. Never played each other, but coming into this, Ukraine on 58% form for them right now, winning 3 of the last 6 there, 2 defeats as well. As for Belgium, they're coming into this just 1 defeat in the last 6, 67% form for them. So I think that's the only defeat for Tedesco at the helm of Belgium. Quick look at the bookies odds on this one. The bookies, in fact, the bookies are there. We've got 15-4 it is for Ukraine. We've got 20-13 on is your Belgium, and 10-3 is the draw here. For me, for the public vote, though, as you can see, it's going with Belgium overwhelmingly so, 76% of the vote. Of course, Ukraine within 16%, and the draw is at 8. So it's looking like it's Belgium's to lose, and realistically, if they perform like they have done in the past 2 games, they should come out on top in this one. And of course, my opinion on this one, again, I was happy about the rest. I'm not going to lie to you. But the defeat to Slovakia made me smile. Well, some of the heavyweights struggling, of course, but I've actually been, I'm actually leaning towards now a soft spot for this Belgium side. I think the performances in both Slovakia game and the Romania game have me convinced that they could be the real deal here, guys. Lukaku's got that appetite to score goals right now. De Bruyne is, of course, De Bruyne. It could change a game in a heartbeat. These are, they might be going under the radar, and not many people are talking about them at the moment, but these are a team to fear deep in this competition. They've got game changers, they've got pace, they've got experience, they've got know-how. So I wouldn't want these guys on my side of the bracket. I think they may be on the German side of the bracket if they were to win this group. A win and you're in, though. So I am actually backing the Belgians to beat Ukraine. It might not be a pretty one, but stand by, hold fast, Belgium. I think you're going to go deep in this competition, maybe even as far as the semi-finals, or maybe even beyond, depending on how the bracket looks for you. But I'm going to go with a 2-1 win, Belgium. They're a team to fear right now, so keep your eyes open and stand by, because it could be a long old tournament for them. As for the Ukraine, 3 points, your goal deficit is not going to work in your favour. I think you're going to be out at the end of this, but we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. And until then, subscribe, smash the like, 50 likes if you can, but we'll be back soon for the next one, whenever that is.